Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to do another realistic build. So this one is going to be based off of a Can-Am Maverick X3 Turbo RR. It is a 2020 edition, I believe, if I'm correct. The inspiration for this build and several of my other builds have been from Pow Off-Road. They are a off-roading channel. They've got some pretty cool content, and if you haven't already, feel free to go check them out. Hit them up, and if you have any builds that you would like for me to try, feel free to let me know in the comments. So let's go and hop right into this build. So first, you got to head over to these side-by-sides and get the Can-Am Maverick. After that, I'm going to change up the paint colors. The primary color is more of an orange color, like a darker orange. And then the secondary color is kind of like a blackish. I'm going to apply those mods after I get the wheels. That's as close as I can get for it, and it's like an orange color as well, and same for the front. And the B-block is also the same color. The tires, if I am, I think if I can get them as close as I possibly can, which they might not perform the absolute best that it could with these tires, but if I get it as close to the picture as I can, the tires are kind of like just a stock tire, I believe. Yeah, the stock tire is basically as close as you can get to it. I mean, those are kind of there, but not really. If those are more spaced out, kind of like these, then it'd be better. But we're just going to run the stock tires on it, because that's what it had. For the body, there was no light bar. There was a windshield, but not a protector. We did not have a winch. Oh, we did have a winch on it. The lights were white, if I remember correctly. He had a cooler in the back, so we're going to use the repair pack as a cooler. There was no snorkel on it. And so with all that being done, we're going to head over to Decals and add RC to the side of it. I'm going to add Turbo RR on either side in that location. Hopefully it turns out looking pretty well. It's going to be hard to see it and read it and stuff, but you guys will know what it says. With that being done, we are now going to head over to upgrade the engine, do some gear tuning, and I will show you guys how I set this one up. The Turbo RR does have a turbo in it, and it is pretty phenomenal being able to hear it. So I did equip that. As you guys saw, I did equip that. I have a maxed out engine as well. So let's head over to the suspension tuning and tune this thing. Alright, so now we've got the damping set up. We're going to go over here to the tires and bring up the radius just a hair to 1.1. I'm going to bring the width out on the front out to about 1.1 as well, maybe 1.2 for front and rear. And well, I'm going to bring the rim size down to a 0.9. Hit over the gears, and I might play around with this for a little bit. Just I'll let you guys know all the gears. I'll show you how I have it set up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. 3.4 for first, 1.9 for second, 1.4 for third. For fourth gear, we're going to run 0.9. Fifth gear, 0.5. And then low gear, I'm going to set up to about 2.8. And now it should be set up for the run, and we're going to see how well it performs. Again, I did get this inspiration for this build and several of my other builds that are going to be having coming up soon from Woopow Off-Road. Feel free to check them out. He's a great guy. He's got an awesome channel, and it would mean a lot just go check out his channel. So I'm going to head over to single player custom maps and try this out on one of these maps. I did have somebody mention several maps to me. I might have to go check them out later on, but we're going to test this out on Redwood Acres. It has been a little while since I've played on this map, but it's always a fun map to ride on. I'm still in high right now. 4-wheel drive high, but it works good. I have built several Can-Am Maverick X3s on this channel before. One of them went through the roof with views. It was whenever the new update first came out, and whenever this was brand new to the game. The rig seems to be fast, and it performs rather well. It flexes out rather good, and it's not too like stiff or soft. It seems to be just right. And you guys feel free to copy this build. That's why I built it. That way you all can have something that is set up the way I have my vehicle set up. I mean, if you like the tuning, that's great. If you want to change it up, that's also great. I like to see y'all's custom builds. Let's throw it low and see how good it does. I did keep this as a realistic build, and I did not go over the roof with it and throw ginormous tires on it and make it too unrealistic. I kept it as realistic as possible. Low gear works great on it. It's climbing up almost everything I pointed at. One of the very few problems I'm having with this is that the winch on the front is catching on stuff, but aside from that, it is working phenomenally. And so with all that being said, and showing you guys the rig and how I built it, again, I want to say thank you to you all for coming out and watching the video. If you haven't already, feel free to like and subscribe. It helps me out and lets me know you guys want to see more content like this. Again, go check out Woopow Off-Road's channel. That's where I get a lot of inspiration from for most of these builds. So with all that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.